Namaste everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing well, and today we are back with another DIY that we are going to be making out of absolute waste materials that you all will have lying around at your homes. So today we're going to be making a beautiful vase out of old boxes or bottles, whatever is readily available for you guys. And the only things that we need for this DIY are ropes, Fevicol, self-hardening clay as we always use in most of the DIYs on this channel, and some acrylic paints, and you'll be good to go. Also, this DIY is super easy to do. It's very simple. Whether you're in school, college or any other age group, you will very easily be able to replicate this DIY. So without wasting time, we'll get right into it. But before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment down below how you like this DIY. Also, don't forget to connect with me on all my social media accounts and share your beautiful recreations with me there. And now, let's get started. We're starting with this cylindrical sort of packaging, which we are going to cover using this jute twine. Of course, you guys would have guessed the next step, which is sticking the twine to the cylinder using Fevicol. Starting from the bottom, we are slowly going to work our way up. Don't hurry the process though, we need the jute twine to stick to it properly so it doesn't come off with time. If you desire, you can use glue gun for this process, but I feel Fevicol would give a slightly neater finish and not make the twine stiff.
Hold my breath until I scream. I'll drive as fast as you let me. And when I make that journey, will I make it out alive? I lose myself in you just 'cause I...
For this next step, we will take 1, 2, 3 strands and tie a knot up top this way. Then we shall braid the remaining strands like how a regular braid is done. If you don't know how to do a braid, well then maybe you can look up a tutorial on YouTube. Moving on to the hero of this project, we'll take some self-hardening clay and mix the hardener and resin base in equal proportions. A tip that I'd want you guys to remember is to use talcum powder while working with clay so it doesn't stick to your hands. This way it'll also be very easy to use. So flattening out some clay on a plastic sheet, we are aiming at making a lady-like figure. For precision, I'm also going to be using this sculpting tool, but you can work with a toothpick or a knife also. If you would, however, like to use the exact same tools, I'll have them linked in the description box for you all. For a more definitive look, we'll add some more layers for some 3D effect, which will make it look all the more beautiful. Just keep rolling the clay in thin strips and add on top as shown. Now we're going to make the rest of the silhouette of the woman. I'm just going to go ahead with sculpting how I feel like. Needless to say, if you have any other designs in mind, definitely go ahead with that. Following the same, I'm going to go ahead and add arms, legs, some accessories and clothing to the shape. Now that we are done with molding for the front of the cylinder, it's time to make some more decorations for the back. Rolling tiny quantities of the clay, we are aiming at adding some vines, flowers and leaves. Flatten out a tiny amount of the clay and add the flower petals to it one by one. I'll also use the sculpting tool to add some more details to the petals. Add some more detail in the middle as shown and the first flower is ready. For the next flower, we'll again flatten some clay and add tiny drop-like shapes instead for some variation. Keep adding it like we did for the first flower, and lastly, add some detail in the middle. Finally, we'll make some leaves. You can either make them in pairs of 2 or 3 or make them individually. I'm making a mix of both. Just watch what I'm doing and you'll get the hang of it. You can choose to stick the shapes to the bottle while they are drying out or let them dry first before sticking. Just ensure that you already mold them into the desired shape before you let them dry. And finally, we'll paint these beauties. I have some yellow flowers, some orange ones, these are actually my favorite, and some more details over here. So I've stuck the lady onto the bottle and painted it as well. I've chosen a very raw and tribal sort of color theme, which I think looks fantastic. Sticking the pieces onto it one by one, assembling everything in a random fashion. I'm just placing it however I like, and here's the process in fast forward.
The way the waves crash over me, it's like a rush of victory when you are by my side. I hold my breath until I scream. I'll drive as fast as you let me. And when I make that journey,
Going back to the braid we made at the beginning, we'll add it both at the top and the bottom for some more finishing touches. Make sure it's stuck well in its place and doesn't come off. Using some golden 3D liner, I'll add some final detailing to the woman's silhouette. Add details to her jewelry, her clothes, and basically make her look fancy. You can also use a golden pen for this if it's available to you, or even use acrylic paints if you like. Here's how I decided to set them up in this tiny little corner. I made one more of this because I actually wanted to have a pair of these bottles, and I love the sheer rawness of this corner so much. I mean, all we have here are flowers and all things we have DIY'd in the past videos. I especially love how gorgeous and intricate the flowers look, and I also made some different kind of pink and blue ones for the other one. Do let me know what you think about them too in the comments. The little details are what make this DIY an absolute beauty, and I sure cannot get enough of it. Everything from the marble candle holder to the jute boxes and cups is all handmade. You guys can check those videos out. I've linked them on the top right corner in the eye. I definitely think there's something about jute pieces when it comes to decor. It feels so raw and simple, yet so beautiful. And that's all for today's video, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's DIY. If you did, don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And also don't forget to connect with me on all my social media accounts and send me your recreations of this beautiful DIY. And I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!